If you haven't been paying attention to the Cavs lately, you'll find it surprising that Mobley has begun to show the willingness to shoot the three. If he can actually develop a respected three, he will become a dangerous 20 and 10 player. Not only does him developing a three help his own individual game, but it also expands the offense for the Cavs team as a whole. Not to mention, he's already shown that he can be a defensive player of the year. It opens up the paint for Jarrett Allen to look like the all-star he once was. Lob City will make a return in the plays too, and also with more open lanes, we would see more ferocious dunks by Donovan Mitchell once again. Evan Mobley is beginning to evolve. He provided 28 points on 3-for-3 shooting from 3 and 10 rebounds and 3 assists in 24 minutes during Saturday's win over the Spurs. Mobley and Jarrett Allen both hit the double-double milestone. And then again on Wednesday night versus the Wizards, Evan Mobley had a monster game with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 stocks on 90% shooting and a perfect 2 of 2 from 3. He is showing that he can shoot the 3. The Cavs have the 5th easiest schedule remaining in the NBA through 46 games amid Evan Mobley's return. But there are still challenges ahead for the young star to prove himself. After the Cavs survived a slugfest against the Memphis Grizzlies, they built their hot streak up to 4 consecutive wins and won both games on a back-to-back. In both of Cleveland's games, it was apparent just how long it had been since their entire core had played together. Evan Mobley did not appear in the second game against the Grizzlies, but the Cavs could assert themselves with him and Darius Garland back against the Detroit Pistons. Narrowly escaping Motor City with the win, the Cavs need to emphasize integrating their stars into the new system. This will take time, as 6 weeks without either Mobley or Garland is nothing easy to overcome. With a 17-4 record in their last 21 games, Cleveland has been one of the most resilient teams in recent years. The next challenge, they will maintain determination and will not fall into complacency before the postseason. After holding the second highest volume of three-point attempts over the last 6 weeks, the Cavs have reverted to a less dynamic offense, placing 14th with 35 three-point attempts per game in their last 2 matchups. With Garland back in the offense, the Cavs theoretically have added another lethal shooter onto the court. But the results have been less than stellar. Setbacks were bound to happen with both players returning, and the Cavs will likely focus on reattaining their previous fast and free-flowing offense in time. Aside from Garland though, the return of Mobley has given the Cavs both answers and questions. The individual questions for Mobley revolve around his offensive development. His scoring has shown only marginal growth while still falling behind in other eras. His three-point shot has not manifested until recently, leaving many questions of his ultimate ceiling as an offensive threat. In their game against the 10-39 San Antonio Spurs, this offered the ideal chance for Mobley to take his steering wheel and insert himself into the forefront of Cleveland's game plan in a matchup against star rookie Wembanyama. The association's growing pool of versatile and young big men has created a competitive environment waiting for the next superstar to emerge. Evan Mobley and Victor Wembanyama are 2 of the most prominent names in this discussion, but Mobley's sluggish development and long injury have put him behind Wemby in the national conversation. Mobley returned from his knee surgery exactly 6 weeks after he stepped away from the Cavs. And in his determination to get back into action, this displayed a desire to win and become what the NBA world thinks he can be. Mobley has the potential to be a historic NBA unicorn with his stifling and varied defense, and his offense shows a glimpse of true superstar potential. The issue has been the realization of it, especially on his jump shot. As the Cavaliers continue to invest their future into Mobley, putting him in a position to shine in key matchups to allow him to recognize his potential. The Cavs cannot afford to lose every game and let Mobley shoot, but this Spurs matchup needs to put Mobley more into the center of the offense to see him withstand a challenge and rebuild his confidence in limited minutes, especially if Allen is absent for the game. In a perfect world, the Cavs could rely on either Mobley or Donovan Mitchell to set the tone for the squad on a night-to-night basis. The combination of an elite scoring guard and a ferocious young big man is Cleveland's best recipe for success. They witnessed the potential of the duo with Mitchell and Allen over the absence of Garland and Mobley, meaning a full realized Mobley would catapult the Cavs to top of the NBA. Mobley's first chance to take his next leap in the NBA is now.